Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Leveled Up Living podcast. Today, we're diving into something that so many of us struggle with at some point: imposter syndrome. Whether you've just started a new job, launched a business, or even hit a major life milestone, that little voice in your head can sometimes pop up and make you feel like you don't belong or you're not good enough. But here's the thing: you absolutely do belong, and you deserve every bit of your success. So, in this episode, we're going to talk about overcoming imposter syndrome, owning your success, and learning how to kick that self doubt to the curb once and for all. So, let me just start by sharing a little bit of my own journey. When I first started my business, Leveled Up Living, I was so excited, but also absolutely terrified. I just kept thinking, who was I to guide people through their healing journey? There were moments when I seriously thought, what if people don't think I'm as experienced as I am? Or what if my clients don't feel like I'm truly making an impact in their life? It was that classic imposter syndrome kicking in. And honestly, it legitimately almost stopped me from pursuing my dreams. I remember sitting down one day and staring at my computer and almost talking myself out of launching my website. But then I took a moment to reflect. I asked myself, why do I believe I don't deserve success? Why do I think that I'm not capable? And I could not come up with a real answer because deep down, I knew I had put in all the work. I knew I was super passionate about helping others, and I had every right to step into this role. That was the turning point for me. I realized that imposter syndrome is just fear wearing a mask, and the only way to overcome it is to take action anyway. So, if you're feeling like an imposter in any area of your life, just know that I've been there too. And I want to share some tips with you to help you own your success and quiet that inner critic. So, first, let's break down what imposter syndrome actually is. It's that persistent feeling of self doubt and inadequacy, even when there's plenty of evidence that you're capable and qualified. It makes you feel like a fraud, like you're about to be found out any second. And here's the kicker: it can happen to anyone. Even the most successful people in the world have dealt with imposter syndrome. But the good news? It's not something you have to live with forever. It's just a mindset, and mindsets can always be changed. Always, always, always be changed. So, let's go through the strategies for overcoming imposter syndrome. So, first, acknowledge it. The first step to overcoming imposter syndrome is simply acknowledging it. Don't ignore it or brush it off. The more you try to suppress those feelings, the louder they become. So, when those doubts come up, recognize them for what they are: just thoughts, not facts. Reframe your self talk. Start paying attention to the language you use when you talk to yourself. Are you constantly downplaying your achievements? Are you telling yourself you're not enough? Reframe that narrative. Instead of saying, I'm not ready, tell yourself, I'm ready to learn and grow. It's about shifting from a place of fear to a place of empowerment. And celebrate your wins. I know it can feel kind of awkward to celebrate your own achievements, but it's so important. Every time you hit a milestone, no matter how small, take a moment to acknowledge it. Do a little dance in your kitchen. Write it down, tell a friend, or treat yourself to something special. You deserve to celebrate your hard work. Next, talk to someone you trust. Sometimes all we need is a little perspective from someone who believes in us. Reach out to a friend, a mentor, or a coach who can remind you of how far you've come and help you see things more clearly. Often, we are our own worst critic, and talking it out can really help you get out of your own head. And lastly, embrace the imperfection. No one has it all figured out, and that's okay. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to keep growing and evolving. Once you embrace the fact that you don't have to have all the answers, you'll feel a huge weight lifted off your chest. Perfection is a myth, but progress is real, and that's what actually counts. So I want you to remember, feeling like an imposter does not mean that you are one. It's simply a sign that you're stepping out of your comfort zone and into something new. And that's a good thing. Every time you push through those feelings, you're proving to yourself that you're capable and deserving of your success. So, my beautiful souls, let's kick imposter syndrome to the curb, celebrate our wins, and own the fact that we are exactly where we're meant to be. You are worthy, you are capable, and you've earned every bit of your success. Keep shining, keep leveling up, and never forget you are enough just as you are. That's it for today's episode. If it resonated with you, I'd love for you to share it with a friend or leave a review because it helps more people find the podcast and join the incredible community. Keep believing in yourself, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.